starting with
Yes,
you.
we're starting with
It's
you.
me. It's me. So let's talk about A24.
I love them so.
The phenomenally successful kind of indie studio darling responsible for the things that keep coming out is like Marty Supreme in the back rooms, and I'm like, those are not the same thing. But A24 last week, probably most of you know this or have seen this, but signed a deal, announced their deal with Google in partnership for AI, where Google gave them $75 million to invest in AI, and people are pissed. There's not a lot of details to this story other than the fact that, like, A24 knows that you're kind of pissed, and they're like, well, they're not going to have access to previous projects we've done. And I'm like, I don't give a shit about that. They're going to still be able to intake projects you've done, maybe not all the files and like edit files.
Yeah.
But so yeah, $75 million for AI. What do you guys think?
Bullshit.
There's no way you give somebody that much money and you don't get some say. That's why you have to be careful who you enter into partnerships with. Not related to anything going on around here. God, A24 has just been banger after banger. And now it's like, and I know there's people out there right now that are like, oh, y'all hear AI and you're instantly turned off. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. You prostitutes. I tried.
To quote Kane Parsons of the Backrooms, if I could snap my fingers and make generative AI disappear forever, I probably would. Creatively, I get no enjoyment from using those tools. It defeats the purpose entirely for me. And that's how a lot of people that we tend to like the creative process or the creative stuff of are. And I feel like it is so funny to me that he made this quote. He had this interview where he quoted this, and then like the next day, A24, it was announced this partnership.
Yeah, the reason that people are pissed about it is because it's taking jobs, just like flat out taking jobs and stealing work. Like, it's hard to find any way around that. Like, the creative process often is like a struggle. You sit there and you don't have ideas yet. But by taking that time and struggling through it, you come up with things that make more sense, that are better, that are more nuanced, that have more depth, that are just human.
Yeah. By definition, what AI does is it finds the average. It finds the middle. It finds the most likely thing. And everything that is ever interesting about stories is about the polar opposite. It's about finding the thing that's weird, the thing that you wouldn't think of, the thing that is kind of off the cuff and strange and not the average. So, like, by definition, it really just can't be creative. And yeah, even stuff that, for the most part, seems fine, like doing backgrounds. The people that get very good at making backgrounds started out filling in little details and doing the things that AI is doing now. And so what you're doing is preventing the next generation of great artists in a lot of different fields, especially animation.
I saw someone pose the question like, oh, well, this is getting better and better. Eventually, you're not going to be able to tell. And yeah, that could be the case. It could get to a point where it looks so realistic I can tell. But the moment I do, I don't want to look at it anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just don't want to interact with it at all. So I see people like trying to like play victim, like, oh, you're like bashing on us for new technology, and it's kind of pathetic. I'm sorry. It took no skill to do. There was no skill behind it. You had something steal from everybody else it could find to create this thing. So, and I'm not against all AI. I use AI to, simplify tasks that I don't want to do because they're boring.
Automation.
Exactly. I don't use it for even, it's even offered for Adobe Premiere. I was doing some cutting and hey, got this. I see you're doing this repeated process. Want me to take care of that for you? And I was like, no, thank you. That's okay, because I feel like I would just have to go back behind and check its work anyway.
Yeah.
There are some things I don't want to leave to automation. Boring math and giving me calculations and inventory and stock and things like that, or assessments of how much I have to do in a certain field, I'll take that all day.
Yeah. Jace said it. If you use AI enough, you realize that it's just giving you the same meh stuff over and over again.
I keep thinking about, because a lot of the same arguments you hear right now were used as arguments against, like, Photoshop,
Yeah.
right? And, like, some of that has merit, like, and some of it had merit in Photoshop. But, like, one of the very specific tools you can use in Photoshop is, like, if something like a stop sign is in the background or something, you can use a clone stamp tool, which will take this portion and just, like, put it over here. And what scientists actually discovered when using this is how adept the human brain is at recognizing patterns. It is so much better than you think it is at seeing something like repeated and being like, that looks like over there, or you just did that, like the individual little dots. And I think that's the kind of pattern recognition we're going to develop with AI, is just that looks the same as what I just saw.
Yeah.
And it's a little more nuanced with AI, but I really think that's what's going to happen, is you're just going to see it and be like, that's the same though.
Yeah. And if you're tired about hearing about everybody railing against AI, believe me, we're tired of talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to sit here and get another company that's investing in all this horseshit. I don't want to sit here and talk about it, but we have to. Every time, we have to sit here and talk about it because it's garbage and it's making things worse.
It's so disappointing, too, because there were several A24 films that I don't have physical copies of yet.
Yeah.
That I really want to get, and now I feel scummy
Yeah.
doing that, and I don't know if I could even find them at secondhand stores yet or at all.
Yeah.
And granted, they haven't announced what they're going to use these funds for and what they're developing just yet, but it can't be good.
Yeah.
The fact that it's access to their like research and infrastructures and stuff, and then DeepMind, which is the Google thing they're pulling from, their researchers will be working with A24 to build workflow, which that feels weird, and I don't like it. And I just don't want this studio that's known for making some of the most beautiful, weird, thought-provoking artistic films.
So many of my favorite movies have come out in the last 10 years.
Yeah. Like, The Green Knight would not be the same if they used AI. I Saw the TV Glow would not have the same effect if they used AI. The fact that it was all practical is what made it real fucked up. Just, why? At least we know that the Backrooms didn't have AI in it.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't have allowed it.
Oh, no.
It's going to be comedies they come for first. Like, comedies are
It
about
always
to
is,
plummet.
yeah.
Yep.
Like, horror and stuff is still pretty cheap to do practical.
Yeah.
And CGI came for horror kind of later than it came for everything else. I think it's comedies first, which sucks. I don't want them to come for horror either, but it sucks for comedy. Can't you just go fuck around in like rom-coms or something that I don't want to watch? Hallmark.
Can we
Do it
just have
Hallmark.
AI? There's no way they're not doing AI for scripts for Hallmark.
I would not be able to tell the
Look.
difference in Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry will be first.
Oof.
Your movie's trash.
It might improve.
So I had,
Oh.
so I had to take like an AI training at work
Yeah.
today that was mandatory, and it was like, I thought it was going to be like safety with AI, because we also had a cybersecurity training. No, that was separate. The cybersecurity barely touched on the AI problem, because the other training was like how to safely use AI at work, which I did hate the whole 38 minutes I had to do to take that. But it did also, because it kept repeating the same thing over and over, it felt like this training course was made by
They made
AI.
it with AI. Oh.
Truly, because I heard the same points like 4 times. I wasn't even paying attention, and I
Talk about a
noticed it.
snake eating. Talk about an Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Like, That's
Like at least
that's
the
frustrating.
cybersecurity training felt like it was made
Yeah.
organically. The sexual harassment felt like it was made organically, and then you have the AI one made with AI.
Horrendous.
I hate it here.
Well,
So that's it. That's all about that for now. I definitely don't have more stories that are to do with AI tonight.